SS Gentleman, Dean Alejandro here, and I am so excited to be back for video number two, and connect with all of you on this platform. I have been talking to a lot of you on Facebook, and I'm so happy to really connect that way because it is personal. However, I know a lot of people are in the closet still or don't feel comfortable being out, which is completely valid, 100%. So feel free to reach out to me on any platform if you have any questions, anytime, any day. I do not care. We are family. I feel like I cannot say that enough. Many of you have heard me say that in the past, and now I'm going to keep saying it because I've had an influx of new people come onto my channel. So I love all of you, and feel free, like I said, we're family. So I want to go ahead and talk about what I've kind of talked about briefly last week, and what a lot of you have known. Well, not known, but kind of known something has been going on, something serious. This was completely 100% unexpected, and I'm really going to go ahead and kind of explain briefly what's been going on, and then next week I'm actually going to have Alexa come on to my channel, or maybe I'll call it our channel if she's going to come on more videos soon, which a lot of you have been requesting. And so I basically want to go ahead and explain briefly what's been happening and kind of show photos of how we decided to celebrate. And then next week, we're going to go more in depth as to how this happened, how it could possibly happen to you if you'd like it to, and kind of just going through, different things like that. Okay, so I'll go ahead and get to it. This was 100%, like I said, unexpected. If you would have told me this a month ago, I would have been like, you're fucking insane. If you would have told me this 3 weeks ago, 2 weeks ago, I still would have thought that you are insane. And I really believe that everything happens for a reason. So the fact that this ended up happening on top of everything, I just thought was great. So we basically unexpectedly paid off all of our debt, like all of it, 100% all of it. And we did not know, we took out a lot of personal loans, whether it was for my surgeries or for our last home that we purchased, which was our first home. And we took out personal loans for that, and we of course had credit cards and a lot of stuff like that. So we basically spent the last year, trying to pay off debt a little bit at a time. And then with life and unexpected changes and, just being in the pandemic, we're still going up and down with credit cards and the debt and stuff like that. Now, I was able to get some kind of payment down and kind of get my debt to ratio down, in the 30s, whatever. Sorry, this is a lot of debt and annoying adult talk, but I told you I was going to be transparent about different things in all aspects, so here we are. And so, I'm not really good with numbers or anything, but I've always been pretty good with saving money. And I think that's just been from, childhood and seeing certain things and always just wanting to have that safety blanket. And unfortunately, money is that way, even though I consider money is the root of all evil, and it's just a construct, blah, 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 blah. I'm not going to get into those personal beliefs. But basically, I have always tried to save a good amount of money, and the past couple years and decades and stuff, I've been really, really bad with my money because I have had different things in my past happen, and I have basically I've always been barely getting by, financially. I've been able to do things if I wanted to, but I was okay kind of just going with the flow. So Alexa is really good with the numbers and with everything, and we've always budgeted everything extremely well. We paid for our wedding 100% our own. We paid for our honeymoon. We then right after a couple days we moved to Colorado, and we've paid for everything. We have family support and stuff, but it's just support, which is good. That's better than nothing. But we have always budgeted ways, whether we were cutting out fast food to save for this, or, we've always come up with different ways to save that extra buck. And she's always been pretty good with the money, kind of getting through whatever we wanted to do, whether it was activities or traveling or adding a new, pet to the family. And so we kind of stumbled upon this. I kind of want to call it an opportunity, but it's not really an opportunity because we kind of jumped on it. Well, we were randomly just going with the flow and then kind of had this idea to, go with it. And basically, we ended up going with it, and it was contingent on something else that we didn't expect, and I had kind of a difficult time with grieving, and like I said, we'll go all into those details on next week's video. But we basically were able to flip what we currently had, and pay off our debt. And this just happened like 24 hours ago. Like, it's still processing in our accounts right now, and we were honestly afraid to even do that. And I'm not going to tell you how much it was, but it was a good chunk. And now we basically, you know, we had a certain amount of money and we put it all towards that. So hopefully now in the future, we'll be seeing how that goes. And yeah, so we celebrated, and I'm going to post a bunch of different photos now, because it's a big deal, like, you know, and especially for people like our age or younger or older, it's a huge deal, and a lot of people don't really talk about it, and I wanted to talk about it and be transparent because, like I said, I was barely getting by. I literally, and I'm more than happy to go ahead and go into detail with it, whether it's on here, or, you know, privately if you want to message me, but I literally believe that, like, if I've gone through, and this sounds so stupid and I'm so sorry, but like, I've just been so low, and I know that if like I can get through hell, like that any one of you can. And like, I'm here to help you and to tell you that you can, regardless of what it is. Like, I'll help you find a way if you want to. And there's a couple other things that I really want to talk about now, but the video is not appropriate. So I love all of you. Please enjoy all of these photos of our celebration. And if you are still interested in to hear how we paid all of our debt off, and all the details and how everything kind of happened, please watch my video next week. And like I said, Alexa will be there. So I hope that everyone has a great day and a great week, and I will see you next week.